There we go. Now we should have that fixed. Sorry about that. Should be good now. Should be Gucci. What is up, guys? Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Zach? What is good? Let me know if you guys can hear me. We good? As usual, we're gonna give it a couple minutes to get everybody in here. Awesome. You can hear me. Cool. Got a lot of stuff going on right now tonight. I haven't actually looked at any charts, so I kind of did that on purpose. I wanted to see, what pairs y'all are looking at tonight, and just let's analyze them. Let's see what we all see. Let's catch some tips tonight. Or if anybody has any questions that they need answering, then do that as well. Loud and clear. Yeah. Yep. Gold. Looking at gold. Yep. Everybody's looking at gold right now. Everybody. Yep. I mean, everybody. I think people are looking for that buy. That's what they're on right now. Alright, well, we're going to get started here in a couple minutes, guys. Make sure, as usual, you have all of your distractions out of the way. Cell phone on mute, pen and paper out, everything that you guys need to make just to have you in class, make sure we're dialed in. I'm going to, give you a little bit of websites that y'all need to have opened up and available to you guys. It's faking me out. Looks like a sell to me, but hey, I don't know anything. I'm so confused with gold lately. Yeah, I caught this down. I got in. I think my entry was right around here at the 1262 and cashed out right about here somewhere a little while ago. Caught about 40 pips. Let me see. No. Yeah, so it was probably more like here at the top of the demand zone. I got in late on gold. She's a tease. All right. Well, guys, welcome everybody. Of course, welcome to the stream. Good to have everybody in here tonight. As usual, if this is your first time ever on the stream, please shout out so I can, give you a shout out. And let's get it tonight as usual. And as of course, you guys know that y'all can always ask questions. I'll stop what I'm doing to make sure that everybody's on the right page and plugging in at the same time as everybody else and not being stuck behind with something that I could explain like that, So we're going to make sure that everybody's on point and, let's get it, guys. Make sure everybody is on your, if you have anybody that you're trying to show this business to or show what Forex is, let's do it. Let's show them. Let's get them plugged in to not just this, but everything else. We just had a super lit meeting about who's going to be speaking at this event. Yeah, it's just something that just popped up. That was funny. I don't know if y'all saw that, but the Dallas, this Dallas regional event that we have going on right here is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to be speaking at it. It's going to be really fun, guys. If you can make it out to this at Dallas, I strongly recommend you making it here because it's going to be Forex education, mindset training. There's going to be some network training in there as well, and just meeting everybody within this huge company, this huge family that's here, guys, and just connecting with everybody. So make sure that if you can make it out to Dallas on the 30th, that you make it out there because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely insane. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. And, well, anyways, guys, yeah, it's about 11:08. I'll give it 2 more minutes for for everybody. And we're just going to look at some pairs tonight, you know? And I just want to answer some questions for anybody that's new. Make sure that everybody's on the same page, because that's what I'm here for. That's what I want to make sure, is that everybody's getting their results. Not that I'm handing out signals to anybody or telling people when to make trades and things like that. I want you to develop your own sense of doing that. You know what I mean? Not so much. Well, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. What's up, Zach? I'm new here. Brandon from the New York City Trade House. Let's Keps. Ooh, all the way from the New York Trade House. Hey, shout out, bro. That's awesome, man. All the way at the New York Trade House. All of the different trade houses that the Trade House Familia has now it's gaining so much momentum. It's incredible to see. I can't wait for the New York Trade House to start streaming, the Colorado Trade House to start, and the Tyler one, and all of the ones that are just popping up left and right. Everybody wanting to jump on board and create community for people that are so hungry to learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market, because of the potential and the value that it has and what we can provide to people, empower them to make their own money. You know, not so much us showing, how you make money, but giving you the education. And that's what I want. That's what I want to give everybody. I want people to develop their own sense of doing these things. What we're about to go over tonight is my personal style, along with answering any questions that you guys have, but along with, my personal style and what my understanding of the market is so far. Because you have to understand as well, I joined this company January 3rd, so I'm still learning just as much as you guys are. Every day I learn more and more things about the Forex market, because it's a trade. It's literally like being a blacksmith or being a construction worker or being a musician or anything like that. There's so much time and development, blood, sweat, and tears you have to put into this market or anything like that. So we need to develop our own sense of trade. For Son, that's awesome. First time trading at UNR, or first one trading at UNR. What's UNR? Thanks for the free value, boss. Austin, bro, you hit me up. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. Wow. I literally just remembered that. I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't sleep at all yesterday. I was up for 36 hours, and I crashed a little while ago. I just passed out for a couple hours. That's why, another reason why why I haven't really looked at charts is because I went over to, eat some lunch with my grandmother today, and I told her that I was up for 36 hours by mistake, and then she forced me to lay down and then did not wake me up. She let me sleep for like 6 hours. I wish she wouldn't have, but she did. All right, so on AudUSD, I want to compare. I'm putting up two pairs on the same. Just give me a second. Where is it? You change the properties of this one. Scale, handles, style, but you went from Arizona all the way out in Arizona. I don't see advanced options or advanced view. Okay. Oh, University of Reno. Oh, okay, that's what's up. All right, bet. You go offline. Oops. I don't see advanced options or advanced view. Thanks for the live session. Of course, you know that. All right. Anyways, I'm trying to. Give me a second here. See style. Where? sticks at? I don't get it. I don't want any of that. There's a way to do it. Rashid taught me. I don't know if y'all were in here for that stream before, but he actually, you have a link or picture to the pairs that are matched, if you know what I mean. I don't. I know exactly what you mean, Marine, but I don't. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to figure out how to freaking change this. Like, I want it to be candlesticks. I don't understand it. It should be under style, am I right? I mean, should it not be right here? I know it can be done for 100%. Of the music. Oh, snap. I'm so sorry. The music should not be on. Correlation, I have it. Trying to figure out how to send in this. Correlation. Okay, well, anyways, all right. So, as I'm still trying to figure out how to change this to freaking candlesticks. If you didn't know, AUD USD and Euro odd, as you can see, they really work similar to each other. You can see where I'll just, for the time being, you can see how these pairs really do just move opposite to each other. No matter what, if one goes up, the other one goes down. Not no matter what, of course, but it's just very obvious when you're looking at this one. I believe GBP, JPY, and what is it? It's GBP, yeah, GBP, JPY, and USD CAD also here. Let's find out. USD CAD. And then we're going to compare to GBP, JP. Oh, whoops. GBP, JPY. Yeah, I think this is another one that really does, yeah, it correlates pretty well. Yeah, it does a pretty similar job. Opens up, just separates, big separation. So here's another one. Okay, odd USD and what is this? Odd USD and freaking, why did I just like go blank? What is this? AUD USD. Wow. I can't remember. Oh my God. What is happening? Trying to figure. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to share it, but look up the internet analysis cheat sheet. Euro odd. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Euro odd. I knew that. Unbelievable. Euro odd and odd USD. All right, so these pairs, as you can see, once you kind of start to understand a little bit more of the market and all of the, when you have like your baseline knowledge of one particular pair, and you kind of know and you're starting to make money, then you can get into the deeper analysis of things, and then you can start seeing something like this, that markets actually work opposites of each other, so you can be understanding what one's doing and then understanding another one at the same time, so you could be capitalizing on both. So I got USD or odd USD, which would be the actual candlesticks, and then Euro odd, which is this red line that I can't seem to fix. And then this one is GBP JPY, which is the candlesticks, and USD CAD. No, yeah, GBP JPY for the candlesticks, and then USD CAD for the red line. Actually, reverse that. Yep, it's USD CAD on the candlesticks because that's the chart I'm looking at. And GBP JPY for the red. How do you compare pairs on TradingView? It's right here, compare. When you click compare, then you just type in whichever one you want. Now, I really want to change these candlesticks. It's bothering the hell out of me. Isn't there a candlestick button at the top of the menu bar? Let's see if that works. Yeah. Why are you not turning into candles? And what is the other pair that correlates as well? Okay, so one more time. We got USD CAD and GBP JPY. These two. And then odd USD and Euro odd. Work inversely with each other, as you can see. They really do. So you can really start to understand where the market's going to be going. This is just another type of indication. If you know, if one can tell you what the other one might be doing before it's happening, if that makes sense, because these aren't identical in moves. They're very similar. Yeah, they're typically they inverse. That doesn't mean that they're 100%. Don't go in on an odd USD trade and then go into Euro odd on the same trade expecting the same results, because it's not. The spread is different. There's a lot of different things that go into that. So don't take it. Just utilize it. Utilize that and understand that this is something that you can really help and get you to the next part of that trading level. How do you compare pairs? Oh, I got you. Mine. Okay. And then baby pips. Where was this link? Okay. So if y'all haven't looked, gold and USD, gold and odd. Oh, a lot of these are gold. Huh. So if gold goes up, intermarket analysis cheat sheet. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have the ones that we were talking about, but this one goes a lot against gold and stuff. So that's cool. Thank you, Snuggle, for posting that. This is another thing. If y'all are brand new and you're into the foreign exchange market and you want it to be the thing that can ultimately help set you free financially, a vehicle to take you to the next step, you need this website. My FX book is extremely powerful. If you don't have it, you need to get your account linked to it, because it'll literally log every single thing that you do on your live account or your demo account and show you what your total profit is. The auto trader, how we have all of those results, that's what my FX book will do for your account. So you will see where your money's going or where you're losing it, your best gains at what time, how many pips did you catch, what pair, what day, was there news, all of it. It's all here. This is just constant analysis that you can be utilizing, that I promise, if you want to be a better trader, you have to know what you're doing with your live account, or just your account in general at all times. So my FX book, there's even an app that you can download, and when you download the app on your phone, you can even have this linked up to your phone as well. It's my FX book. I don't know if you can see it. You're not going to be able to see it. I don't know why I did that, but get that linked up and make sure that you're just following up with yourself and you're constantly back testing on all of the mistakes and all of the gains that you've made. Because if you're not, then you're not going to make a lot of money, because you're not going to be learning from the mistakes or the good decisions that you made. So make sure that you get on my FX book, 100%. You have an auto trader we can link to? No, I was talking about IMLs, our company's auto traders. I was just, saying about when you go to FX signals, and then you can see the traders, like all of this information, trading overview, his metrics, statistics, his what times he trades, his monthly growth, all of that fun stuff. We have all of that information on my FX book for our particular accounts as well. Ooh. Wow, Zach. You hit 4,752 pips. Oh, man. 4,000 pips, man. Give him a shout out, man. That's crazy. And I know he's got that account linked up, so he has the proof for it too. Said it's free or not? My FX book, yes. Okay, please explain my FX book. Once again, it's just how can my FX book help you? Analyze your account with our advanced statistical analysis and understand your trading habits inside out. Use our innovative dashboard to stay up to date with the markets. As a money manager looking for new clients, use your public system page as a resume of your trading skills. You can publish your account, whatever, but it's really so much more about just as we're all new and a lot of us are still learning, you need to, money management right there. Analyze your trading system, organize and track all your trading systems in one place. It just makes it so much easier, guys. That's really what it's about. That's really what my FX book is, and it actually gets in a lot deeper with stuff that you can actually see orders on the market and where big things are happening on certain pairs and stuff. I mean, it's incredible. It's an incredible website. Everybody needs to be a part of that. Back to this. I demand override puts. I demand you become a candlestick. See, this is only affecting. Is that not just so frustrating? Can I get that email? What email? What's the name of the app again? My FX book. My FX book. Really, really helpful. Really, really helpful. Forex heat map. There's just so much. It's just a whole website, guys. I get lost in it too because it's so much information. It's so helpful. But anyways, somebody said that they wanted to look at gold. I'm no Dimitri. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know how he has this pair or this market down to a science pretty much. He's crazy with it. That's Zach's Facebook. For some reason, I can't log on to my MetaTrader on my phone. How can I add gold onto my laptop? On MetaTrader, here, I'll show you. Okay, so let's just say you have nothing here. Okay, and you just have, if this is what it shows, even on your phone or whatever, when you're here, then all you do is just right click, and then you can specifically go to the symbols, and I believe gold is in here. Yeah, I lied. Oh, there it is. So then there you go. XAU USD, or you can show all, and then here they all are, and then you can just delete like this. All these, like, I don't know what all this is. Bunch of whatever. Whatever all that is, but you can get rid of that. Ian Doubt. God, I love how this team is all here for one another. Seriously, if y'all don't know something, ask. Yes, sir. Absolutely, Marine. Me as well. Me as well. And, alright, how can I add? I don't know why you can't log on to your account. But, let's see. Gold is a pair that I don't, I'm really, really new to gold. I did catch a little bit of this, but I think I caught something in here once before. I don't really remember exactly what dropped. Am I on the right? Here we go. And I need to put in session breaks. Here we go. And it's good. Color theme, properties. Colors based on previous close style. shit. I'm still looking how to get on properties of that red. I can't figure that out. It's really bothering me. Can you break down how spreads work and understand margins? Absolutely. All right. So spread is the difference between the buying. Oh, it is the difference between buying price and the selling price. So, let's, for example, have whatever this is. There's a 10 pip spread between 10.410 to this 10.420. So the spread, you have a 10 pip difference. Let's go to pairs that we actually look at. This one's 32 pips away. So if you were to enter in on a trade, it has a buying and a selling price on every single pair that we look at. So when whatever position that you take either this price or this price. When the trade instantly executes, you will be in on that particular number, not something in between it. Can you turn the music down? Oh my goodness, the music should have been turned off. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. But so okay, and I'm sorry about that music. I always forget that. Always. And margins. Okay, so if the margin that I think that you're talking about, are you asking about margin and leverage? That margin and understand margins. Margins is if you are talking about that, it's about your account size. Your margin is what you margin out per trade, or what's in your account, what you could theoretically lose, your risk, if you will, however, whatever word you want to say it. And then your leverage is what the market or your brokers will leverage out to you, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, so it's really margin is just your account size essentially, or what you're risking. What Because you have to also understand that when you have money in your live account, you have to understand that that money is no longer yours. That's how you should view it, because not only will that remove the emotional attachment from that money, but you'll understand that you need to earn that money back as well. Because theoretically, it could all be gone. Not, I mean, I'm saying theoretically, not that it'll all be gone for any reason, but if you were to say go in on a trade and forget to put a stop loss and walk away, that's how it can happen. Let's see. All right. So, I hope I answered your question on that. Yo, does anybody know how to do this? I'm telling you, this is making me so mad. Why is it not here on style? This doesn't make sense. It does not make sense, mate. Does anybody in here not use TradingView? I'd be curious to know that. I'm actually looking at odd USD right now. That's what I'm curious about. A little bit of a zone there. I bet there's a trend line here too. That's the case. Yep. Who knows what that's going to be doing right now? Who even knows? Yo, yo, ho. What's up, Kilo? Remove it and re-add it. I bet. Add alert, hide, visual order, emerge, scale, copy, format. No, okay, format doesn't work. Add alert. I can crossing. So you can even set an alert for when they cross. Isn't that sick? Hide, compare, symbol info. Symbol info. Not important. Let's see. Let's see if re-adding it moving it. Compare. What is this? Okay, euro odd. Okay, nope. Still wants to be a hater alligator. I don't know. It's not worth it right now. Let's see. Oh man. I really think it might come back down here and like retest this for sure. I think it's gonna get out of here. Me personally. Bias is definitely up on odd USD. But I see some phases here. What indicators do I? What's that indicator called? What indicator? A supply and demand zone or a trend line? That's all I have on here. But which ones do I personally use? I do use our scanner. As a matter of fact, I need to pull that up. I have not pulled that up yet. There's all this crap all over the place. Let's see what the scanner is saying. I really do like our scanner. I really, really do. For this exact reason. Especially when you're learning from the start, learning from the ground up. The scanner really just kind of puts it into perspective on what you should be looking for and what you should be doing. It really helped me a lot. So I like to return the favor to it. How did it know I wanted odd USD? How sweet. So scanner's on a buy. And it already passed it, seeing it's already hit the stop loss on the scanner. So who knows? Scanner could be wrong on this call. It could change. It also detected this 12 hours ago. So it did come into its optimal entry point, but it did also blow past its stop loss twice. So the scanner is, and that's how I really use it. Yo, the scanner is about to hit trading view. Yo, that's nuts. No way. That's crazy. That'll be so sick. I'm telling you, that'll be nuts. That will be awesome. I like always having these chats up too. All this stuff. Trading view is just a really awesome. It's just an awesome thing in general. Has so much to it, so much value to bring to your whole trading idea and everything that you want to do. Woo! Everything that you want, just to make it look cleaner, nicer. Just like what Christopher Derrick teaches, that he likes to do these bright neon colors. I like that as well. Really nice and clean and icy looking. Chris T said it today. Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I'll look that up later. That's awesome. That is awesome. It is awesome. Oh, guys, also, if you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to ask, because right now I'm just kind of in my mode right now, just looking and seeing what I see. I'm wondering what you guys see too. If you wouldn't happen to mind, just go to Odd USD and what is your analysis on it? Share with everybody else what you think. My personal bias is that at some point or another, it's coming down here. It's gonna test back in the 0.29 area right here. Yeah, like no matter what, it's gonna be coming a retest here, in my personal opinion. Odd you on AUDJPY hitting TP1. AUDJPY. Oh wait, wrong thing. Oh, oh, look at that. The newest thing that was called out from our scanner. Hit it. It did hit it. So that was a perfect trade. The scanner got on point. How many pips is take profit one? 38 pips. Easy. In 6 hours. 38 pips. How much that could be? That could be your whole month's bills right there. Just this. That's what's up. Always pay attention to what that scanner tells you, man. A lot of the times here, you just go down and it's like, okay, how right or how wrong is the scanner usually? Because nothing is ever going to be 100% right. So you have to always just take everything that you ever see and develop confluence with everything. Because the scanner is another thing that I use to help develop my confluence and much better biased decision making on where I personally think the market is going with all of these things that help me. Does everybody in here know what confluence is? I talk about confluence probably every single time I get on this stream because I think it is literally it's pretty much the reason how you're going to make a lot of money in this market and understand it a lot better because I get asked a lot on when people just draw up support and resistance lines or they draw up a trend line and things like that. You know, we can draw literally here. Oops, wrong thing. You know, we can draw support and resistance all day. But what good does this do? You know what I mean? How does this help? I remember when my charts look like this. Identifying zones and there I mean look at them. A lot of them are right, you know, and I did that all like right here, but look, they're still hitting even over here. But which how do you know which ones are the most powerful? When you have all of these up there and stuff, and I can keep drawing, you know, I can keep putting more trend lines. LOL, look at you, Jay. I bet. USDJPY. Oh, it's already on. Wow. What is that? What is happening right now? That looks like news or something. Did news just hit? I bet something just hit. That's coming. Where's that going? Good call, by the way. Just good shout out. Yeah, that blew past. It might come up here. Might be coming up to like the 110.37 area around here. If this retests, but even if that does, I would be looking for that maybe a like a double bounce off of it. Go to the 15-minute and see what we see. Damn, that is a powerful ass stick. That's crazy right now. That's nuts. A sell, yeah, we'll see. You're gonna want to be looking for the sell soon. I mean, if it what goes up obviously has to come down eventually. So pay attention to U to J and see. See, it's already gotten past where I personally would have said that this is where it's going to go. This is all it's going to touch. And I'm going to look at it here. I'm actually going to look at it on Trading View here. Well, that's cool. It still keeps up. Well, look at that. Hold on. I don't know what pair that is. Okay. Yeah, personally, yeah, that blew past everything. So it's probably going to come retesting like, yeah, the 110 to, you know, anywhere from 20 to 30 area. Yo, bros, I got to head out from here now. Appreciate the stream. Shall see y'all in Dallas perhaps. All right, Zach, we love you so much, bro. See you tomorrow. It's going to be a lit call, man. I can't wait. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. Love you, dog. So that's good call on that USDJPY. Who did anybody catch this gold? This was anybody? This happened at noon today. Yeah, like around 11, 12, 1-ish. Here, what time? 7:15. Oh, I guess it was more like 7 a.m. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mike, one of the coolest kids, man. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. I'm here for you. I really just I'm here for you guys, man. I want to make sure that everybody's on the right page. I want to make sure everybody's getting the results they that they can have. Not that they're guaranteed or anything. Gold just fell, man. Gold is falling. I don't know if it retests on this line right here, like right here where this price hit on the 1243 area, that or more probably like yeah in the 1244 ish area, right in here somewhere. That's probably that's probably pretty strong for for the upside. Just saying. Just saying. You caught the gold. That's what's up. Most of my pips are from gold. Yep. I'm new to gold. I I've been seeing, gold mines and stuff like that, and I haven't um really ever gotten onto it or anything. I've never taken one of his signals or anything. I see his results all of the time, and shout out to Dimitri, man. It's an incredible thing that he does for people, and I admire him a lot for it. He's just constantly giving people results, calling out all sorts of stuff and getting people sell on what, JMO? My sell stop on gold is at 1241. Way down here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. I'm not, yeah, I wouldn't even argue with it. So, I mean, it's coming down right now. Gold it has a mind of its own right now. And the next 15 minute stick started, so that stick closed. That's done. That's set game and match right there. So, follow gold for a little while and see what it is. I know that we were on a leadership call a little bit ago, and our boy Jason Brown was praying for gold to go up, so I'm sure he's not ready for that right now. Gold mines is lit. UDJ, USDJPY. We're gonna go look at that again. Oh boy, that tap, that stick closed too. So some really strong sticks just out of nowhere. Ridiculous. I don't know if anybody caught any of that, but that's that's a huge, huge, huge jump for something for nothing. As I don't know if any news came out, but um, guys, when you're analyzing these markets and you're really wanting to understand how the money is being made constantly around us and everything that we're always doing on a daily, or not us, but you know, traders in general, is they're constantly aware of the pairs that they look at. They're constantly aware of the news just to understand when it's coming out. My FX book also really helps with that to let you know when news and all sorts of different things are happening and coming out and stuff. Love G GY, that my effing baby. Oh, GBP. Okay, I got you. GD G to Y. That's what's up. Making sure that everybody's on the same page is so critical for everybody, guys. There are so many new people that need to be taught everything, and we have to make sure that they're plugged into the proper sources from the start, from day one. I'm getting a call right now from Darwin. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Darwin? Did you? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Darwin would catch this, guys. Wait, you don't send it to me in a text. Send it to me on Facebook. Yeah, because I'm streaming right now, and I was just calling that out, like how crazy that is. Of course, Darwin caught that. Yo, that boy though. How? Oh, he's out there. I bet he's at the Trade House too in New York. Bet I know we got the New York Trade House in here, guys. Shout out! Woo, 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 woo. I know y'all are in there catching pips right now. Everybody at the Trade House is all over the place right now. You know, we got people all over the place, man. I can't wait to see everybody in their own trade houses, man. That's going to be the most lit thing I've ever seen, where you can have trade-off battles. And yeah, don't send it to me in a text. Wow. What is happening right here? Hold on. Arslan. Oh, wait. Are you there? Someone said, am I there? Am I where? I am here. Yeah, send it to me on Facebook, B. So I can show everybody. He did. I watched him today live. That's what's that boy Darwin though, man. That's so sick, man. Shout out right there. I didn't. Well, I mean, I wasn't even looking at you to Jay, but that's powerful, man. That's crazy. There it is. Did I just get it? Yeah. 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 He got in 109,645. 109,645 on you to J, right? You to J? Yeah. 109. Oh my God. He got it. Yeah, he got it in like right 109,645. Oh boy. He just tied it up on that rise. It passed his, yeah, it passed this level right here and then just boom, bro. Cannot believe you just caught that, bro. Shout out to that boy Darwin. If you do not know who Darwin is, guys, y'all have to hit him up on Facebook. He catches so many pips, guys. He's literally one of the 4x kings in the game right now. I love Darwin to death, man. He's so awesome, super loud. You always know it when he's around, man. I love him so much. That is so sick. And now look at what it's doing. I mean, the cell's coming back. Darwin, you let me know what you're thinking on this, man. I'm not touching that right there. You got me messed up. That's crazy. Right now, ugh, wow. This looks crazy. Hold on. I'm just forget that. Remove all. Remove drawing tools. Remove all drawing tools. All right. We're back. We are back. I didn't see the chat. Hold on. Do I need to register with a certain broker to place trades with gold? I believe every broker has the potential to trade with all of them. He did. Can we see it? I just showed you. LOL. Yeah, I was holding GY for 3 hours, man. I'm loving this right now. That's what's up. Darwin saying sell it. Darwin saying sell USD JPY. It's going to retrace. Darwin is saying out on a sell. So if he's saying on a sell, let's try to understand why. I mean, yeah, dude, that sell should have been lit like in here. You know, it was just such a crazy spike up, bro. And it just, it passed, it literally stopped in the middle of all of this right here. So I don't really know. It's just free falling. Darwin just has better eyes than I do. He really does. It's crazy, man. Man, man, oh man, insane. Sell it. Oh, ooh, that boy on that USD JPY. I want to look at M's favorite pair, the one I never hear him stop talking about. That boy loves GBP JPY, man. I wonder if Emery's in on anything on GBP right now. G to J. I had a big ass rise too. This is on the hour. Looking on the 15 minutes. Anthony Ortiz, we lit. We lit. We are, bro. The event on the 30th is going to be killer. Yo, so do anybody have any, make sure that everybody in here has their questions answered. Do not sit in here and not have a question answered. I'm I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at odd USD. So if we want to look at odd USD, where's the thing that always evades me? It's in here, fib. My phone is blowing up right now. My phone will not stop talking. Can you explain why? Can you explain why we should have went for a sell other than seeing it go down afterwards? Wait, can you explain why we should have went for a sell other than seeing it go down afterwards? Because I know you're talking about USD JPY, this right here. Um, like I said, that was so out of the blue for me, and the market right here, like what I've always preached is I don't understand this market language right here, so I'm scared of it. Darwin is saying sell it, so Darwin is, probably more experienced on something like this. There's this random spike that just happened because I don't have any technical analysis is leaving me in the dust right now. I don't have any type of, but I mean, so far he's right. That sell would have been crazy. I wouldn't have had any limits in here, or I wouldn't have had any pending orders right here. Maybe, I mean, probably more like right here, if anything, on the 109.93 area. What do you look for when you look at news? Well, news really, TradingView has news down here, so you can always know these are the news that would apply to this particular pair. But what you want to be looking for, if you really want to get technical with it, is USD. You can see it: USD market, US manufacturing, PM, PMI, whatever, and what it thinks that it's doing. You can probably even go back into technical analysis due to the history of the market and see what that exact news has done to the market before. You can see what the news was. If interest rates, for example, went higher or lower, what did it do to the pair that you're looking at? And if the interest rates, you can have, let's just say the interest rates were about to come out for, let's just say USD JPY, and you look back to technical analysis the last time the interest rates were released, and the interest rate, let's say, went down, and then the mark and then the pair just went shooting up, then pay attention to that to when the news actually comes out. Read the news and just get a good information of what happened. What does it say? And when it does, and when you have that, then all right, bet. So now you have a good, better understanding of what the news says. If you don't understand news language in the market, don't trade it. How long do we hold Darwin's trade? Uh, Darwin, that's up to you, man. Go ahead and pop them out, pop them off. Have, make sure you obviously have your stop loss. I would say a good TP line if this is going to just come back down to its retrace. Probably my guess. Can you ask Darwin how did he see that or anticipated that UG spike? Yo, Darwin, how did we see this spike? How did you catch this? What did you see that I didn't see? Because I'm with everybody else in here. I would honestly probably have a take profit line probably at the 109.774 area. Because then again, I don't know where it's going to go. This is also on the 15-minute chart, so when we back up to an hour, yeah, it just went off for like nothing, it seems. But I can't answer that. Darwin has to answer it. I'm gonna text Darwin. All right, bet. Yeah, I just texted him right now to ask him, hey, how did you see that happen? Because it's really cool to understand, that money was made easily right there. Darwin catches pips, man. Odd USD is hitting the fib line right here. It's hitting the 0.5. It's not breaking that. So this is just another good, strong indication of what might be coming on the odd USD. My bias. Yeah, I've got a pretty strong bias to the upside. If it doesn't break this, because this is the double tap, even though it already has double tap, Darwin says news buyers got faked out. This is what Darwin said. News buyers got faked out. News came out good for JPY, so it was a fake out. So it has to drop back down. That's what it was. News came out. I knew it. It was news. I didn't have to see that that was news. You can just tell. You can just tell that this is news. That this happened so fast. Just out of the blue, just bam, drop. Not GBP. This. I was looking at the wrong thing. My bad. That is news right there. And he's saying it's a fake out. So it was news that came out. Can you use to the fib to show us how to find certain points to buy and sell? It's not just fibs. It's not just fibs. What I was showing is that not only do I have this fib retracement up and it's bouncing off of the point, or off of the 50 level, that this is how I do it. It's not it you When you're looking to get a buy or a sell, you need to first of all understand the bias of the market. If the market is in an uptrend or it's a downtrend, do the bulls or the bears winning? You have a fib retracement. You can draw your trend lines if you want. Not a big deal. Once this computer actually stops doing whatever it is it's doing, it's going slow as hell right now. Yeah, GBP JPY or JPY was the latest news on my FX book. So was a fake out. That's what it was. Fake outs happen all the time. All right. This computer's going so slow. What is happening? I don't deal with this. It's Oh man. See, there's a lot of activity, especially like on this line right here. Like it's so laggy. Okay. So you have that one. So you're probably going to get a little bit of a zone right here. So with these tread lines in place, and that's pretty unhelpful that they're the same color. I gotta change this property. What is happening? It's so slow right now. Stop it. Look at this. Click, click, click. Nothing happens. Oh, it must be the actual website. GBP, JPY. But anyways, when you're looking, when you're using the Fibonacci levels, you want to be seeing, obviously, on the lower ones is where it's the most volatile generally. That if it touches, the 0.23 or the 0.382, that if it touches there, it gets the hell out of there generally. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go in that direction or anything, but that just the deeper like down here, like the 1.618, you're going to have a much deeper, slower retracement. But on these higher, or I mean these lower Fibonacci lines, you're going to have a much quicker retracement, a much quicker breakaway from that zone. So as you can see on AUD/USD, we already have one tap on one of the fib lines, and it's pretty much getting there. This page is frozen, and it's frustrating. I can't do anything with it right now. So yeah, like this is like it's all frozen right now. I don't get it. Why? Why is that happening? I'm like minimizing and closing out all these other things. Heavy breathing. What? Okay. Come on, man. What is this? What is this? Will U to J drop? I'll have to look over here. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's what Darwin was saying. Is that it's a fake out. That the sell is happening. That's pretty much what is happening right now. Is that we need to sell it. We need to be out soon, though. In my personal analysis of this, I'd say this is a very quick thing, or it's going to continue going down and down and down. But it was a fake out, so the news is just going to quickly return it back to what it should have been. Chrome is like not responding. Kill them all. Kill them. Reload. Oh, are you back? You alive? we there? All right, cool. All right, so the computer found itself. Uh, all right, cool. Here we are. So let's do this again. Even with a market break, I'd say that that's a pretty strong one right there. Let me change the color to, say, blue. You can see that pretty well. And down to this right here. So bouncing off of that 0.5 area, of course, you have a trend line due to your 3 touches, 1, 2, and even though it doesn't necessarily touch that to the point, that is respecting it. But it's more or less respecting this fib line that I drew from, down. Where does that start? Correct yourself. Why is this like way down here? I bet I get rid of it. Infiltrate. Storm the gates. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is right. Okay. So the starting point. Yep, so it's literally riding off of that fib line right now. What this is confluence. And that is honestly like the answer to your question, my friend, was that it's not just Fibonacci retracements that you need. You need to have multiple. This is going to be a pretty strong indication right here of what is going on in the market right now. This is obviously probably a hot zone, as you can see, for price that can't necessarily break through it. So this is honestly a very good support and resistance line. If there was any that I would draw, it might be this one. Yeah, right here on that red line. That has to be a very strong point of interest on this market because price cannot break through it, and the only way that it does is with powerful sticks. And it's only done it once. It did come out through here and test a little bit, just a tiny bit though, right here. Besides that, it had a strong candlestick breakthrough to the upside. Couldn't break right here, and that was obviously on Friday. Then the market opened way down here, and it tested it, came back down onto the 618 level, and then just went right up to the upside on that. So that was extremely powerful. And now here we are again for the double. Like I'm telling you that this is a test right here. That this bounce is coming. So I would definitely have orders in right here for the upside. In here somewhere, maybe at this 0.77329 level, at the optimal entry. It is going up a little bit right now, so we might have already missed it, but we'll see. That's the whole point of having the pending orders in. What should we sell? It's what Darwin found. It's Look, so now we have, as we've been on, we've got you got strong candlewick or strong candlestick moving to the downside right now. So I don't see anything stopping it for at least a bit more. I think it's a little bit on a free fall for at least how many more pips? Like 7 at least. And then we might start seeing some activity, or it's just going to keep falling. It's just going to keep collapsing. I think it is going to come back down in this area, this range right here. So anybody that got in on those hot sells, like anywhere in this area, what Darwin called out, you're going to be catching some pips on that. But me personally, what I'm seeing right now is my odd USD. That's what I'm looking at right now. And let me check out Euro odd, because as we talked about earlier, we need to see what they are doing. Or you know what? Let me just throw them on top of each other, and we're gonna have a red line again. All right, so right now Euro odd is coming up to the 0.786 level. Once again, it's hitting some zones, some popular zones in that pair as well. So it's probably well on its way. Why does it like move in like that? It's crazy. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. There's some money to be made in this pair tonight, boys. What is a good example of a broken support or resistance? Does the candle have to close past that red support line? Yes, because if it doesn't close below it, Darwin just texted me, test out 109.726. So on U to J, 109.726. So like yeah, test right here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Probably in this range, it's going to be yeah, definitely. It's going to be testing in here, right here, 109.726 area. Right in here somewhere is where it's going to start. So until then, to the downside for a little bit. Me personally, I'm looking to my this what we see going on right here. Euro odd to the downside and odd USD to the up. Definitely, I'm definitely feeling that for sure. Euro odd, and if you want to, like honestly, there's a lot of tapping going on right now. I would be getting in on Euro odd probably in this range. Let me see. Gotta check it out. This is how you utilize indicators. You just check to see what's going on. So it's bouncing off of 0.382 right now. It's bouncing off from under it. I mean, we can draw a trend line, but there's really not any. If anything, you would want to be calling this that would be the trend line right there. If anything, because you have to have multiple confirmations on this tap, and this one could be partway considered it. Has it already double tap support? What? Odd USD? That's what I'm saying. It's on its way. It's already a little bit moving up to the upside, as you can see. So that tap right there on this line right here, probably at the 0.3963, that was like optimal entry if that was the double tap. But I would still probably have orders in here set on this 0.4625 area. Sorry, I have a couple of questions. First of all, don't be sorry. What is a good example of a retest? When I look for a retest, how many times, or when I look for a retest, many time it retests for days? The more, first of all, you have to be on the higher time scales because the higher that the time scale is, the stronger that the zones or anything that you find are. So get off of the 15-minute chart like I was just on. I don't know why I was, but getting onto that kind of stuff and making sure that you're looking at a deeper chart because the stronger the higher the time frame is, the stronger the indicators are. And what is a good example of a broken resistance or support? This one right here. Like this is honestly a prime example. As you can see, price has come up to this area multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and then the market closed, and then it wanted to still come back up and test that area, and the only way that it broke through was having this very big stick that breaks it. And then here we are again, coming up, and then once again coming back to the same point. Can't break it. Can't break it. But if this candlestick right here, like the newest one that's happening, just blasts down, that's the only way that it's going to really do it. Is just strong, strong to the downside. It's not going to ride on this line for, what are we on, like 4 more hours and then go to the downside. If it does that, it's going to have one super power stick breakthrough. Which time chart? An hour? Yeah. And a retest is obviously just double taps on the same lines. Double taps, triple taps. Those are just really strong price indications. That's all those really are. Making sure that you know that you're seeing um, not just the taps on the market, but what other analysis is giving you, sentimental analysis, and understanding if there's any news, of course, and the trend lines and all the other things that you can do. But the most important thing to understand is that not one of these things is going to make you money. You have to utilize all of them. Use them as a guiding tool as you can, because ultimately you don't want to be using these. You don't want to be using Fibonacci retracement lines, because that's what they're there for, is to help teach you. But that's the whole point, is to teach you. Make sure that you're looking at the right time scale and looking at everything. When it breaks, is it supposed to retest its support, or should it continue going up or down? When it breaks, is it supposed to retest its support? No, if it breaks like this, assuming that like none of this existed right here, you could starting from like, let's say here, you know, and all of this doesn't exist right here, then you could have assumed that it's just going to keep going, that it's not going to stop. But it did retest, and that's the whole point, is that even now that it is triple tapped, you can see that we're probably about to have a strong movement to the upside on AUD USD. Of course, it can go the other way. This is just my personal analysis on it, and that's what I see. So it's not that there's something that it's supposed to do. It can honestly do whatever it wants, but that's why you let the market come to you. Do not chase the trades. But if it does come back to that market, or come back, see, as it hold on, let me get rid of that. Okay. So as it started here and went up, and then you saw this bump down right here, then you're like, okay, if it comes back down to retest in this area, I should have orders placed because of this right here, right? So as it continued, and then when this strong stick finally happened, there should have been a very strong indication that it's gonna come down here, and then these orders would have went into effect right here. And then when that happened, now as we can see, it's going to be continuing. What was that long red candlestick? Was that long red candlestick on odd USD news too? Probably. Yes, probably. These are huge. These are huge things that happen. Without like I said, I crashed today. Why can't I see how many? I can't see how many pips that is. Ugh, a butterfly just flew past my face. Isn't that a thing? 64 bars. I don't understand what's saying it like that. That can't be that many pips. That's ridiculous. That's an that's that looks like a lot of pips. Are you using the fib fan? The fib fan? No, I've never used this before. I have not. I have not used this indicator before. Looks pretty neat. I could see why a lot of people would use this. But no, I have not. Makes a lot of sense. As you can see, the different types of I know it's like on top of each other, but I can see why people would like this a lot, because it inversely helps with looking at the market with a different, looking at it like this instead of like that really changes it. Okay, can you show the button you used to the function you're showing again? This is this is Fibonacci. I'm new, absolutely. First of all, let me get rid of all of the stuff on the thing. Okay. So, I believe you're asking, can you show the button you used for the function you're showing again? They're right here, and I use the fib retracement, which is right here. And then when you click that, you want to be going from, if the market is going up to the upside, at least where you're analyzing it, you would go from the lowest low to the highest high, and then leave it just like that. So that's how you get it. Easy money. Can you show the button? Yep, when it breaks. Okay. Yep. So who else has any other questions right now? My homework for you guys tonight is to study AUD USD and Euro odd and see what it does. Darwin is being, hitting up U to J, so as U to J, so we're getting some we're getting some a little bit of retest right here, so we're gonna see what plays out with that. But that's pretty much it on the on this part. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, the event and everything that's happening with the company right now, because I think it's extremely critical for everyone to plug in to that event. And it's because for multiple reasons. One, because I'm going to be speaking and I want to see all of you guys. So, first of all, I want to see everybody, but besides that, I really want to I really want you to see where people are and how we can help them and everybody that comes to this event and stuff, because I feel that when we open those doors back up, that to let everybody back outside, that everybody's going to be a lot more educated on what they have to do now. So, hey, Big Mike, what do you think gold is going to do? Oh, I got off gold. X. Is it XAU? USD? Did I get it right? Yep. I think. Ooh, Jason must be happy. It's going up. It's going up on a Tuesday. It's on it. I inevitably, my bias for gold is that I do think it's going to the upside. I think that this big crash down was either news or something big happened. I don't really know what caused this to happen, but I feel like the market, I mean, as you can see, it's on the bias is up right now. So we have higher highs and lower lows. Does DFW have a Facebook message group? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Does the DFW have it? Yes, of course. Yes. And then this guy's saying NZD CAD. That boy Marine. What is happening in here? Look at that. NZD CAD. I've never looked at this pair, but I can see what you're saying. You do got to dip down here all the way down to the 0.875 area, and that's 0.78. So we got some. Why am I on? There we go. You got a lot of potential right here. I could see you saying that NZD CAD could be a good buy right now. The bias is honestly pretty. No, it's to the downside. Yeah. So I feel like a retracement might be on its way, but it should be heading to the downside. But what you were saying about a buy is that a buy is coming. You're gonna have a retracement. It has. I feel like it's inevitably about to happen. It could drop down essentially to the 0.875 area, 0.8753 area. GBP JPY. What are we doing on that? Market bouncing. Swing, swing, swing from the table. I don't remember that song. But, alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and close this off because I know we have Christopher Terry coming live in about 40 minutes, and I hope everybody's tuning into that. So, I know that this wasn't like a super educational night. I really just wanted to hop on and just kind of analyze and look at the markets with you guys and see what y'all see what I see. I think everybody in here has a pretty good bias on the pairs that we discussed tonight. Um, G to J, U to J, AU, and UA. So pay attention to those pairs tonight. That would be homework. We are not going to be going live until Sunday because it is Friday and we won't have a session tomorrow unless I will definitely come on and stream for anything. I can do a mindset call tomorrow. No problem. Whatever you guys want to do, I am available for. I just want to know where the demand is, guys, because the DFW Trade House, the New York Trade House, the Tyler Trade House, all of the trade houses are here to help, guys. So make sure that you're plugging in with the trade houses, the ones closest to you, getting connected with those leaders out there, and just developing yourself with the people that you should be. Um, I wish that was the agenda every night. All LOL. Chris, we're getting to it, bro. You're right. Chris is not on tonight. See, it's Friday. You're right. Chris is not on tonight. My bad. My bad. But yeah, yeah. Soon, guys, we're gonna be getting to the point to where we're gonna have basics on certain times, but as we have to develop that. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. I feel like that is so important for me personally because I don't want to be teaching people and then people get frustrated because they're way back there somewhere. But then again, um, it's a double-edged sword because the people that already know all of this and they hear this every single time they step onto these to the stream that they hear the same information. So it's like a losing battle, and the only way that I can or that we can really tackle that is by having multiple streams, beginner, intermediate, and advanced courses. We are going to be getting to that over the amount of time. Can you just show how you compare markets again? Yeah. So on one that I don't. Okay, so we're looking at USD JPY. So if I wanted to compare, that button is right here. Compare, or add symbol. So then you just type in, what are we on? USD CAD. So we need JBP, JPY. And then there you go. Oh, well, USD, I thought we were on USD CAD. But yep, that's how you compare charts. Chris is not on. Sorry, Caps Lock. Thanks, Mike. Always appreciate it. Sounds good. We're gonna be getting there, guys, and that's why I really want to push this education off on everybody because I want everybody to start catching those mad pips on our live, on these webinars. Like we know that we don't, like call out stuff for people, but that's just because I want to make sure that people have a better understanding before we just start throwing out, trades for people to get into. I know everybody wants that, and we'll get to it. We will be getting to it, but right now, my main focus, especially for this 2 week period, for everything that has been going on with all of the new members and stuff, is making sure that everybody at least has their basics down and their fundamentals and discussed every day, and the videos uploaded so people can watch. But anyways, guys, we let's go ahead. Make sure that you have your orders in. Yeah, no need for signals, just analyzing the charts together. I could not agree more, bud. That's exactly what I want. Can you show the compare tab again? Missed it. It's right here. Compare. Right at the top. Oh, y'all can't see it, can you? Oh yeah, yeah you can. Yep, compare. Add symbol. Compare. Add symbol. Now I'm gonna throw gold on top. There's gold now. So that's how you add them. Thanks. That would be cool for like an IMO Forex news type thing. Yeah, I could not agree. I don't have the compare tab in my trader's view. Let me see if there's a workaround for that. Um, okay, here you go. Right click and go to compare or add symbol. How about that? Right click and compare and add symbol. Maybe that'll work. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and close this off. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope that, the little bit that we discussed tonight was informational for people. I hope anybody took away anything. That is the whole point. As long as anybody, make sure that everybody's on the right page. And I hope that what we discussed tonight on especially like odd USD and stuff, that they all head in the directions that we talked about. So love you guys so much, New York Trade House. Shout out to you guys. Love every single one of you guys. Tyler, all of the trade houses in here, and everybody else who's in here so much. Y'all are all amazing, amazing people, guys. We have a world to change. So let's get it, guys. I'll see y'all Sunday or tomorrow night. Who knows? Have a great night, guys.